Welcome to Chapter 12, Lesson 1. This chapter is about the metric system. The metric system of units of length is what Lesson 1 is about. Length is the measurement of a line between 2 points. So you have 2 points, and then length is the distance. Millimeter, centimeter, meter, and kilometer are units that are part of the metric system of measure for length. Really, anytime you see these prefixes like milli, centi, kilo, those will tell you that it's the metric system. Now, milli is 1,000, and so is kilo, 1,000. But this I on the end means it's small. So it's a small thousand. It's really 1 over 1,000. Or in decimals, it would be 0, 0, 0. It would be this place value. Deca, centi, milli. Okay, centi is like 100, because of century. You know that word century? It means 100 years. So century, centi. But that little I, that means it's small. So it's really 1 over 100. Centimeter. It's tiny. With decimals, it would be this place here, hundreds place. Meter, that's the 1. That's the unit. Airplane. Okay, it's gone. That's the meter for the measure of 1. Okay, meter is 1 in length. So it'd be this decimal place. It's the 1 meter. And kilo, that's 1,000. Okay, and that's a real 1,000. The whole 1,000, not a decimal. Kilo is 1,000. So kilo and milli, they're both 1,000. But kilo is the large one, and milli, with the I on the end, is a small one. Okay, so a millimeter is about as thick as 6 sheets of notebook paper. It means thick. So basically, if you had notebook paper, like I do here, okay, and it's saying it's thick. So 1 sheet, 2 sheets. If I double it over, now we have 4 sheets. So 1 more, this would be 6. Oh, it's kind of hard to fold the paper correctly like that, but 6. So it's the width here. So it's awfully tiny from here to here. It's very, very tiny. So millimeter is super, super tiny. We use millimeters for things like medicine, when it really matters exactly how much goes into it. A centimeter is small. It's like a ladybug. It's a small measurement. Centimeter is about the length of your finger, the length of a ladybug. A meter is comparable to yards. It's about the height of a chair. And kilometer, it's about 6 city blocks. So it's a long walk. It's not as big as miles, but it's a pretty long walk. Okay. Let's have an example here. Doug is growing carrots in his garden. He pulled out a carrot for lunch. Measure the carrot to the nearest centimeter. Okay, so a line with the 0, okay, and lay it out. And you can see it's not exactly to the 12, but it did say nearest, and that means we're estimating to the nearest centimeter. So between 11 and 12. Well, the carrot is closer to the 12 centimeter mark than the 11, so the carrot is almost 12 centimeters long, or cm for centimeters. Choose the best estimate for the length of the student's desk. So it's saying length this way. Before measuring the length of an object, always estimate the length to decide which unit of measure to use. Well, millimeter is super tiny, so that's out. Centimeter, yeah, that could work. That's kind of like what we did in class before when we did inches, so yeah, we could use centimeters. A meter, yeah, that's probably going to be pretty big. I would say it's not quite as big as a meter. Kilometer, no, wait, that's a really long walk. It's definitely not going to be kilometers. So choose the best estimate for the length of the student's desk. Well, 10 millimeters equals a centimeter. So 5 centimeters, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not big enough. No. 5 millimeters, way too little. 50 centimeters? Yeah, 50 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I bet this could be 50 millimeters. Well, 10 millimeters is a centimeter. So 10 to 50 would be 5. So this is the same as saying 5 centimeters, which we already X'd out. So it has to be this one, 50 centimeters. A desk has to be long enough to work on. So centimeters are the better estimate than millimeters. Since 5 centimeters, 5 millimeters, and 50 millimeters are all too small, the answer is 50 centimeters. Or choice C. Okay, look forward to doing more estimations with the metric system in class with you soon. Oh, and a drawing. Okay, I made this animal up the other day when I was doing tutoring. Can you guess what it might be? Okay, so it's swimming in the water. It's the water all around him. It's a crocodile. But to make it fancy, I drew a unicorn on it. And I named it the Crococorn. Crococorn. It's an alligator with a unicorn head on it. My invention, the Crococorn. How would the Crococorn look for you? So I'd love to see your Crococorns in class.